back on White Mountains today. We have special guest Sarah Devlin all the way down from Sunday River. Thank you so much for coming down. We don't get to see you very often, but
I know. Thanks for having me.
You're here, and nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So Sunday River, winds hit up there as well. So let's talk about how you guys are handling that.
Just like everywhere, we got the winds, but we are open on our lower lifts, so South Ridge and Lower Whitecap. So you can get to some of the lower parks and some of the lower terrain, definitely. Okay,
and you mentioned the parks, including that special vacation situation on Lower Mixing Bowl.
Exactly. We have a special park in Mixing Bowl, so you can get it from the South Ridge Express, which is right there in South Ridge, and it's open right now. And it's going to be there all week long. It's kid-friendly, so you can just jump right in. Whoville is there too, which is a little more kid-friendly.
Sure, for the little ones.
Yep.
So 10 lifts all together, Lower Mountain, South Ridge, Whitecap, places to go. Chondola, is that off the South Ridge?
That is. That's right next to South Ridge Express, and that's not running right now with the wind. No.
Okay, so let's talk about tubing.
Yeah.
Now, tubing has come. I mean, this thing is gangbusters.
Yes.
I don't know how long ago it started. I want to say like 10 years ago.
It used to be at Sunday River at Whitecap for a really long time. There was a tow rope over there years ago.
Right.
And they moved it to South Ridge, I want to say, maybe 4 years ago.
4 years ago they moved it?
Yep.
And so people can get in there and go Mach 10. So much fun.
So fast, and there's a huge bank right at the end, so you just sort of cruise down and hit, and you don't have to hike up. There's a little surface lift, so you ride the surface lift up.
Perfect. I like that. Now, how many lanes would you estimate that you guys have? Oh, you have 2 lanes. Okay, so do they need to have reservations?
They don't need reservations, but they do need tickets.
Okay.
You
don't have to quote the price.
Forget
we can just say SundayRiver.com.
Please go to SundayRiver.com.
Because I find all my information for the snow report on there. It's a great website. And your report in the morning, again, they should stay tuned to that because you will have all the openings on that. But what they have already reported, 12 hours of skiing and boarding. It's going from, 8 a.m. through 8 p.m.
All week long.
That's awesome. And again, that's North Peak, South Ridge chairs that keep rolling after 4 for the on-hill activities.
And the Chondola.
Skiing, and the Chondola when it's ready. So let's talk about dinner, because I am starving. I could eat dinner right now.
So could I.
So peak dinner.
Yes, on Thursday night we have a special family peak dinner. It's a little earlier, so you can bring your kids. It's at 6:30, and it's a family buffet with family-style seating, and Eddie, the Yeti, will be there with his special friend, Betty.
That's awesome. So you can expect them to be roaming around while you guys have dinner. That'd be fun.
You ride the Chondola up to the Peak Lodge. That's the other sort of fun aspect of it. So while the night skiing is happening, you ride the Chondola to dinner, come back down, we'll have fireworks, we have a fire dancer.
Wow.
It's a big night Thursday.
The Gaya?
Yes,
is that the
Hoopalula. Hoopalula, Fire Gaya.
I can't even say it when it's not in front of me, and when it comes out correctly, when I say it, I'm like, yes!
I nailed it.
I nailed it. Hoopalula.
She's really great.
Now, it's full-on like fire
dancing, hula hoops, twirling.
And that's going on at this dinner?
No, it's down in the base lodge. So you go up to the Peak Lodge and then you come back down.
I wouldn't be eating at all. So eat dinner, then go down to the base lodge and catch the fire dancer.
You wouldn't be eating because you'd be scared?
No. Well, maybe. Depends how close she was.
She's right out on the trail. So you sort of stand slope side and everyone circles around her and it's amazing.
That's very cool. Okay, so let's backpedal a little bit to peak dinner, though. Reservations?
Yes.
Okay, so you need reservations for that, and they can just call from the Sunday River website. They have the number there?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, do that. Fire dancer, do you need reservations for that?
Nope, and it's free.
And it's free? Wow,
with fireworks and everything.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Okay, so what would be your perfect day at Sunday River today? What would you do?
Not just today, but in general?
Well, I'm thinking today we have a wind delay for the higher mountains. So would you do a little breakfast? What cafe would you hit? And then what trail would be? Because you live right on the mountains.
I
so
do.
I
live slope side, so I would have an extra cocoa.
Yeah, excellent.
Then I would ski down. I might take the shuttle over to Lower Whitecap, which is near the Summit Hotel. So anyone who's staying at the Summit Hotel, bonanza. They're psyched. Go over to the little Whitecap chair, and there are all these little trails in Little Whitecap, new little glades that you can go into. They're all intermediate. Great. Some of them have a beginner pitch, so you can bring the family over there and you just sort of ski over. It's sort of hero snow.
Oh, wonderful.
Or you can ski over to the bottom of White Heat, which is, of course, our big signature trail.
White Heat. I've been on that.
Yeah.
And at the top, and you're like, oh, yeah, you hear about White Heat. Being at the top of White Heat and looking down White Heat, totally different thing
Peeking
than
over
reading
the
about
edge
it.
of White Heat.
Oh, my goodness. It really is. You're like, okay. Here we go.
So you can take,
So
I've
much
taken
fun.
kids over where you take the little white cap
Yeah.
chair up and you cruise over and you look up and you say, that's White Heat.
And there it goes by me.
And then you go whoop, down away from it.
All right, so always ski with a buddy in the glaze, but again, that's where the wind drops all the snow. So it should be
and
great
it's,
today.
Just like Thomas said in your earlier segment,
Yeah.
the snow right now is unbelievably soft and fluffy, especially
is.
in the trees.
And what's nice
Absolutely.
now is we do have that base. So you don't have to worry as much. I mean, when you're in ungroomed terrain, you always have to be aware that there's some stuff under the snow
Right.
perhaps. But right now, we build up the base that chances are you're going to be smooth sailing. But so much fun.
Yeah, and a lot of stashes. It's great.
Wonderful.
It's great right now.
Well, did we get everything, Sarah?
I think so.
Okay, so wind delay for the higher mountain. Lower mountain is open, South Ridge, Whitecap, and they have the lower mixing bowl open with a special vacation situation, as I love they say on the report. Chondola is on hold. Tubing is not, though.
No.
You can get in on that.
No, tonight. That's nighttime activity.
Nighttime activity. And then also make your reservations for that peak dinner with Eddie and Betty, the Yetis.
There you go.
Sarah, it's so nice to meet you.
So nice
Thank you
to meet
so much
you.
for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, folks, we have a lot actually to come. Oh, look, fire dancer.
Oh, there she is.
That's so cool. Wow. That's an amazing, I don't know how you practice that.